Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. But you're good. Don't lose it.
A land of beauty. Everywhere you look, every stream, forest and landscape just catches your eye. A game that came out in 2011. After its relentless re-releases, it still holds up well and can still draw your eyes away from quests. Captivating to look and find out what's just over that ridge. Skyrim is still fun after all these years for one and simple reason. It lets you forget what you were supposed to be doing. It makes you walk through valleys you've never visited before on your 40th playthrough. And as you explore this new area, the feeling that Skyrim gave you all those years ago hits you again. You would never have found this new area if you were caught up doing quest lines, using fast travel or horse and carriage, and only getting caught up in the same dilemmas as your last playthrough. Ask yourself this: when you last played Skyrim, was it because you wanted to play the main quest line again? Most likely no. Was it to replay the faction quest lines? Again, probably no. Is playing a quest line going from marker to marker really making the game enjoyable for you? The point I'm making here is what holds Skyrim up is not only the quest lines, but so much more. The giant world to explore, but only being restricted to quests you've done hundreds of times, is not why you play. Let me explain. What happens if you don't start a quest and just wander along the path? No objective or plans to do anything but walk. You will eventually run off the course, because you saw something intriguing. And this is where it begins. This is the next journey you're making. It's not set or scripted, and it can lead to anywhere. This is what captivates you as a player to explore. You aren't stuck in a routine of a quest that leads you along, which you are used to. Using the horse and carriage or fast travel affects this too. As you didn't get to explore on your way to the next city, you miss out on countless areas and interesting locations. Let's say you didn't fast travel, but instead walked to your next destination. You may end up finding a new dungeon. There may be a unique NPC that you have never met before, giving you a small side quest in a new location you've just discovered. Maybe it's finding a hut in the middle of the woods with a nice old lady. But after investigating her house, you find she's into all sorts of dark magic, causing you to make a decision if you want to send her to oblivion or not. Which in this case, she fucking attacks you anyway. It can be a woman high up on the mountain who trains you in archery, giving you a new scripted experience you have never found. It's the random items you find in strange locations like Notch's pickaxe at the throat of the world. Do you ever remember the moment you were running along on the path, peacefully daydreaming about that wonderful house you've been working on, when suddenly you hear the battle music that makes you panic search your compass for the red dot, only to see you've got a dragon hot on you, just to see you are also close to a city, and decide to run in there to have the guards assist you. Consequently, having a few quest givers die because for some reason they thought their daggers could be any use against a mythical dragon. Skyrim shines here. It's what makes the game interesting. There is countless of unscripted events you can make, the amount of dungeons you have probably never cleared, and the NPCs you yet to meet. It goes without question that quests are important to the game as well. Quest lines are a given for the game's progression, and it's what gives Skyrim its character, delivering you something to be attached to and get involved with. While fast travel is for easy access, so you aren't running halfway across the map to deliver something just to go back to the same location. But both of these are not important to the fundamental enjoyability. Fast travel only makes the end of the game come sooner, and you don't want that. The goal of the game is not to finish it quickly, but be immersed in the world, which you can only really do by looking away from the compass and just trying to run to the objective as you recall seeing it from the map. To conclude my points here, being able to run off away from the script of Skyrim so freely is what makes the game more fun to play than how it was intended with the quest lines. Getting lost just off the path of Falkreath and making your own new adventure, or getting lost in the mountains near Winterhold. Each time you leave the path or wander into a new area, there is a chance to make new moments for yourself. Skyrim doesn't demand progress, so it shouldn't hold you back from exploring. Let the exploration bore you, as from boredom comes curiosity, and curiosity comes stories. My advice for your next playthrough is to keep your eyes on the compass and take in the scenery, and chase in the first thing that catches your eyes. And finally, start playing Skyrim without a plan and see what stories come out of it.